I played the newest map in Laser League called Fish for 10 days straight. First of all, why am I doing this? Fish is one of the 15 maps that made it to the competitive map rotation for tournament play. If you don't want to ban Fish because you don't know it, it's important to understand the map. In this video, I will teach you what I learned over these past 10 days. Let's get started. There are 3 power-ups. Speed up is first, followed by a steal, and then a switch. Although there are only 3 power-ups, it never repeats at similar timings. Speed up actually counts for 2 different power-ups in this case. The first speed up lasts for 8 seconds, while all future speed ups last for 20 seconds. 20 seconds is around the time that the switch will spawn in. Yes, getting the speed up makes everything go faster for 2 power-up spawns. The speed up lasts for so long, it lasts for a full cycle. The timer that the 3, 2, 1 that you saw on the bottom, that's the speed up timer ending. So the switch, which comes 2 power-ups later, get affected by the speed up. See this 3, 2, 1? That's for the speed up timer. This means if you are the team that's behind, you want to get the speed up because it makes the later power-ups come back faster. Right before the first steal spawns, the first firework spawns in. There are 4 fireworks on this map. Bottom left is first, then top right. Top left is next, and bottom right is last. After that, it cycles back to bottom left. All with different timings, which also change every rotation. Each time a firework node spawns, there will be 2 vertical lasers that also spawn with it. For the first 2 firework spawns, the vertical lasers will be on either side of the firework node. The later 2, the verticals will spawn on the opposite side of the map. Grabbing the firework node when the switch is next is preferable. They go so fast that by the time it gets switched, it's already off the pitch. Most of the time, your top priority is the middle vertical. It moves slowly and takes away a lot of space from your opponent. Getting this laser is bad if the switch is next. The corner vertical is a different story. This is the safest node to get. Most of the time, the team that's behind will get this laser. Getting this laser right before a switch spawns will help you get to the switch. Similarly, getting the middle vertical will block off the switch from the outside half the time. There are 4 places a power-up can spawn on. They form a diamond shape around the center of the pitch. The steal can only spawn on the top or bottom of the diamond. The switch can only spawn on either side of the diamond, and the speed up can land on any of the 4 spawns. This favors the winning team or the team that's ahead because it's hard to get to the middle to get the steal, and half the time the switch is in a bad spot, being blocked by both verticals. There are 4 fish nodes, 2 tails and 2 bodies. The tails cover more space, but not all hope is lost if you get a body. The fish are the only rotational lasers on this map. That means that they never go away. Rather, they reset every so often. A reset is when a laser becomes a node but doesn't fully go away. The bodies have an 8-second reset timer, and the tails have an 11-second reset timer. There's a buffer time of 12 seconds before the steal and the switch, and a 20-second time between the switch and the next steal. The speed up also shifts those timings slightly by 1 to 2 seconds. If anybody wants to do the math for the optimal laser at whatever time, go for it. However, if you would rather blindly trust me, you can get the bodies anytime they reset and the tails only after a switch. That's all for the map, but don't go anywhere because next up are quick tips. For all intents and purposes, bottom fish is better. It covers more node spawns and allows you to gain control early with access to the first steal. Purple team has the advantage on spawn, with direct access to the bottom fishtail. The fish bodies and tails swap places just before the first speed up. Just after this swap, 2 small fish spawn. The bottom small fish is once again superior, and only the tail is necessary here. This allows for easy access to the first firework and the first middle laser. The first middle vertical is optimal because it lets you get an easy steal. This carries over later in the point as well. The first firework can be delayed by 1 to 2 seconds. This blocks off the next middle vertical and the next firework spawn, as well as the first steal half the time if it spawns on the top of the diamond. The steal is important to get because it gives you top fish. Top fish blocks off the entire third firework from opponents. On the fourth firework spawn, you must wait for about 1 second on the middle vertical. Doing this correctly will almost guarantee you free reign over the start of the next cycle, the bottom left firework spawn. Because you know you have to delay this firework, it's good to have the position secured. The third firework is also delayable. Delay this by 3 to 4 seconds for easy access to the fourth firework. Be wary of the switch if you delay this. It can give your opponents the benefit if you're not careful. Oh my god, you have to wait for a long time too. So it spawns in 1486. It's gotten 1831. So you have to wait 4 seconds, pretty much 3.5 seconds. Probably like 3 to 4 seconds. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Holy shit. Right here. That is gorgeous. The fish nodes steal and switch to the opposite color slower than the verticals and the fireworks. Be careful not to run into the fish immediately after a power-up grab and die for it. Sometimes getting a steal is not worth it if you are far ahead already. Delaying the steal power-up for 2 seconds or longer and successfully stealing a fish laser will result in losing said fish laser if the switch is gotten within a reasonable time. This one goes out to my thief mains out there. Let's say you're scared for your life, and you know an opponent who's playing Smash has his sights set on you. It is completely safe to steal the fishtail if you use the tail portion as cover. This laser is actually considered by the game to be 2 separate lasers, and thus they act differently. The small side will switch colors faster than the long side, resulting in a dead smash if he goes for you. Because the laser is white right now, it's like the laser's not there, right? Just picture the laser is still a node right now. But here, you see on the left part over here, this is still white. But on the right side, it's a laser. On every fireworks cycle, the fourth and first make an interesting trap. If you can, delay the fourth firework until the next cycle starts and the first firework spawns. Get them at the exact same time. This will trap anyone on the inside of the large triangles that move towards the corner, and will also kill them in the process. You can also do this with the second and third firework, but you have to wait much longer since the spawn timers are different. And that's fish. Let me know if this helped you or if I missed something in the comments. I plan to do this for every map, so if you would like to see that, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.